And, you know, we're at the fastest pace of change in technology of all human history.
By orders of magnitude, and accelerating, right? Our foot is on the universal accelerator. It's not slowing down.
And, you know, my view is, and I think yours is the same, is, look, people need to understand what's going on, because some people fear it, other people embrace it, but it's going to happen regardless.
There's no stop, there's no on-off button, there's no velocity knob. It's the best you can do is anticipate and steer.
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. In today's video, Peter and Raoul get into what our lives as humans will be like in a world dominated by AI, what the economy could look like, as well as how AI will increase our longevity and ways of life.
Now, the journeyman, as I always explain to you, is that nexus to the door, the journey to the nexus of crypto, macro, and the exponential age in technology. You see, the exponential age is incredibly important a concept for you all to understand, because it's going to change every single part of your lives. Whether you're a pro-technology person or not, it matters not, because it is coming. Every day is more digital than the last. And this exponential age is the nexus of so many great technologies coming together as well, creating network effects on network effects, like AI, robotics, renewable energies, computational power, distributed compute, biogenetics, space, longevity. There's so many things that are all hitting an exponential curve at the same time. Even if you look at the cost of renewable energy, it's an exponential collapse of cost. Computing power, exponential collapse in cost, exponential increase, the exponential increase in the power of AI, the exponential rise of robots at places like Amazon, where they now exceed the number of humans. These things are going to change everything about our society, everything that we understand, even maybe to our system of money itself. Obviously, crypto is part of the exponential age, but it's even more profound than that as we start heading into something I call the economic singularity. That's the point, maybe some point after 2030, where we just don't understand even the study of economics. If you remember, GDP growth is driven by population growth, productivity growth, and debt growth. Debt growth broke in 2008, and all debt growth is now is servicing of old debts, and it keeps going because you have to keep paying the interest on the interest on the interest. But if you think of population growth, in the Western world has been shrinking. That's why GDP has been falling and inflation has been falling over time. And productivity, because of an aging workforce, is falling as well. But somewhere the solution to this massive debt burden, the utter fuckedness of the world, actually comes from technology.
Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy purchased an additional 12,222 Bitcoin for $805 million in the second quarter of 2024, bringing its total Bitcoin holdings to 226,500 BTC, worth around $14.7 billion at current prices. In its Q2 earnings call, MicroStrategy posted significant losses of $5.74 per share on a quarterly revenue of $111.4 million, a 7% decline year-over-year. The losses exceeded analysts' expectations, which pegged a quarterly loss of $0.78 per share and $119.3 million in revenue, according to Bloomberg survey data. Notably, the firm revealed a net loss of $123 million in Q2, a slight improvement from its net loss of $137 million in the same quarter of 2023. The firm shared that its total holdings of 226,500 Bitcoin had been acquired for $8.5 billion at an average price of $36,821 per Bitcoin. It also unveiled a new key performance indicator called Bitcoin Yield, which represents the percentage change over time in the ratio between the firm's Bitcoin holdings and its diluted outstanding shares. Diluted shares outstanding include all of the company's common stocks and any additional shares created from convertible notes or exercising stock options. MicroStrategy said its BTC yield currently stands at 12.2% year-to-date, noting that it would target a rate of between 4%–8% annually over the next 3 years. The company uses BTC yield as a KPI to help assess the performance of its strategy of acquiring Bitcoin in a manner the company believes is accretive to shareholders, it said in a statement. The company also confirmed that its 10-to-1 stock split, announced initially on July 11, would be going forward effective August 7. MicroStrategy said it would file a registration form for a $2 billion at the market equity offering in a bid to raise further capital, though it did not share what the capital would be used for. Historically, MicroStrategy has raised capital to purchase additional Bitcoin. MicroStrategy shares are trading at $1,500 at the time of writing, having fallen 6% on August 2. The firm's share price bounced 1.1% in after-hours trading following the release of its Q2 earnings per TradingView data.
You see, AI and robots create infinite humans. Infinite humans create, bizarrely, infinite GDP growth. Productivity is essentially the output per unit of energy. Now, the energy cost that we mainly use is electricity. So as we force down the cost of electricity, the productivity that comes from AI and robots against that means you get a multiplier. So beyond 2030, it starts to become difficult how to think of the world. How to think of a world that's full of abundance and not scarcity. You see, we understand scarcity of knowledge to be one of the most powerful things, whether it's Wall Street, whether it's lawyers, whether it's accountants, whether it's marketing people, whether it's copywriters, authors, artists, anybody. It's the knowledge that they have that they can charge for, and the experience as well. But that all goes out the window with AI, because we've got something that's far more powerful than humans. Now, you hear stupid shit bandied around like, well, AI's got an IQ of 100. It's got an IQ of 100 on every single topic on Earth. So it's a polymath too. It's an extraordinarily powerful technology, and this is the worst it's ever going to be. By many people's yardstick, this is going to multiply 1,000 or 1,000,000-fold over the next decade. I don't think people can get their heads around what this means. Now, I'm a passionate believer. I coined the phrase the exponential age. I'm a passionate believer in it. I think for all of us, we need to get involved in it. We need to understand it and not fear it. Because you know what? You can be superhuman with AI too. You see, I think we've really got 6 years to make as much money as possible before the economic machine breaks. And I'm not sure what money even is at that point. I don't even know how to run a business in a world where AI is better at everything than any of us. I don't even know how most of the economic infrastructure works. So I think we've got 6 years to make as much money as possible. And the exponentialist is that journey, that 6-year journey to help us capture this, understand it, lean into it, become superhumans or super businesses, but also to make money from this revolution.
Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed BTC's price lacking momentum after dropping 2.4% the day prior. Downside persisted despite the United States Federal Reserve adopting a dovish tone at the latest meeting to decide on interest rate changes. In a press conference, following the Federal Open Market Committee's FOMC decision to leave rates unchanged, Fed Chair Jerome Powell hinted that a cut could come at the next meeting in September. We have stated that we do not expect it will be appropriate to reduce the target range for the federal funds rate until we have gained greater confidence that inflation is moving sustainably toward 2%. He said in a prepared statement. The second quarter's inflation readings have added to our confidence, and more good data would further strengthen that confidence. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting. The mental illness continues. Historically, liquidity sweeps fail if they've been endlessly front-run. Popular trader Crypto Chase summarized to ex-followers on the day. I don't have a strong rate here, but I think anywhere from mid-61s to 59 is possible. Bids simply depend on how aggressive/confident you are. Except below 59 is a bad look. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.